Hi, it's Verna from DVLibrary. I'm here with For All Ages Story and Craft. Today, the story that we were reading is Laura's Star. This story is written by Klaus Baumgart, and I can't read it to you, sadly, because the publisher hasn't given me permission to record this. But you might be able to find this somewhere online and listen to it, or come to the library and take it out because we are open again. All right, but our craft is based on this. So we have a very shiny star, if you can see it. And we would like to also make a shiny star. I don't know if you can see the glitter or not, but there's glitter on there and it's making my desk glittery. That's okay. So for this sort of stick star that I've got, I'm going to thank CBC parents, actually, like Canadian Broadcasting, their parents page, they had this craft on there and I just added some glitter to it because I thought that was fun. Okay, so what you're going to need to make this craft is you're going to need some sticks, twigs from outside, and I also thought if you can't find any sticks or twigs, if you happen to have some popsicle sticks, you could do this with that too, only it looks a little bit less rustic with popsicle sticks. Okay, then what you're going to need to do with your sticks is to break them up. You'll need 5 pieces. I kind of think of it like those stars, you know, that you draw, like the teacher puts on your page when you do a real good job and she can do it fast. That's how these stars kind of turn out. So I'm not going to break up all those sticks right now though, because I think you can figure that bit out. This is kind of what it ends up looking like. I don't know, can you see it best there if I hold it against the background? Okay, so I did attach these ones using a hot glue gun, which is probably the best thing to do because it will hold it the best, but you may need some help from parents with a hot glue gun as well. It's a little bit tricky to try and make them all stay in the right spot, but you know, you can do it. I had another idea though. If you don't have a hot glue gun and you're just getting frustrated with some white glue, you could also try tying them all together. So this one does not have any glue on it at all. It's just been tied. So maybe I'll demonstrate a little bit of that for you. So you just get yourself some string, not super long, but not super short either. String, yarn, what have you, it will all do. And so if I had 2 sticks and I want to attach them together then, and don't worry, when you go to attach them, they might not stay at a very good angle. They might end up like just like this, but you will be able to kind of push it and make it into the angle you want. So just tie them together like you would normally tie anything together. I like to give it a knot to make sure it's tight because one tie isn't always very tight. And then I'm going to flip it over and just tie it again on the other side too, just to make sure it's tight. Give it a knot here again. Okay. And then you can kind of wrap the string around. So you can do some wrapping like straight around, but you can also open it up on an angle and then you can wrap that string through, like through the X, so that you've got string going around all the different angles that are available there. And then just try and leave a little bit on the end and tie it off with another knot. It makes me think of like in old-fashioned books where people make rafts out of logs and stuff. They must have, you know, they get their ropes and wrap it all around and tie it up. I don't know how they did that, but something like this probably. I didn't quite leave a lot of an end on there. I'm having a hard time tying it up. Oh, here we go. I think we got it pretty good. So there you can see it's tied together. So then you would just continue doing that for your other lines of your star. And then the other thing I did here too is where the sticks go across each other, I just did some ties of strings in there too, just to make it hold its shape just a little bit better. So there you go. You make your star shape. You can either use some glue, hot glue, or if you don't have that, just tie it all up with string. You could probably do this outside if you wanted to, because just take your string and find sticks and some scissors, and there you go. Okay, so the next thing that you do though, I'm going to use this one here, is you find yourself some other yarn or string. Something colorful would be fun. This green stuff I have here is pretty skinny, so maybe I'm going to find something a little bit, plus I already made a green star. Let's try this. We've got some blue here and it's a lot thicker. Okay, so just find anywhere on this star. You're just going to have to tie your string, or if you've got your glue going, you could glue an end of the string on. Just tie it on, probably give it a knot just so it doesn't come untied too easily. Okay, and then you're just going to start wrapping your yarn or your string around any which way you want. You can make a pattern if you prefer to make a pattern. You can cut the end of the string ahead of time if you want. I didn't. You can kind of go a whole bunch around one little end there if you want to make it really covered up. So you can just do it really loosely if you want, or you can cover it up so that almost the whole star is covered with yarn and you can't see inside. It's up to you. Now the idea they had on CBC Kids also is you could make a mobile out of this. So you could do a whole bunch of them, different colors they had, and then you could hang it from different lengths of string. You can even hang it outside in the trees and it looked pretty cool. So if you want to decorate up your yard. Okay, I'm getting close. I think it's looking pretty covered up. Hey, just want to kind of get over that one hole I see there. I'm going for the really covered style with my thick yarn. Okay, I'm going to cut it off. Now I just have to find somewhere to tie it up again. Okay, I think I'm just going to go around one of the poking out parts of the star there. It's kind of a little bit odd tying it up because you only have one string in, so you're going to tuck it under some other strings and kind of tie it. However you can get it so you think it's not going to come unraveled. Again, if you were doing glue, put a little dab of the hot glue. Okay, so this is what I've got at this point, which looks lovely, except for it's not shiny yet. So now you can make it shiny. Let's see if I've got the right supplies to make it shiny. I only have one kind of glitter here. I have this green glitter, so I'm gonna have to use that. And I think I'm gonna go with my hot glue gun for this, although I would recommend the white glue. My white glue just doesn't want to come out of the jar very well. Oh, and one other tip, if you're doing glitter, grab yourself an extra sheet of paper, because you can do the glitter. Should I back this up a little bit so you can see better? There you go. You can do the glitter on top of the paper, and then you can sort of fold up the paper and tip that extra glitter back into your container. So one, it doesn't make a giant mess, and two, you've got more glitter for later. Okay, so that's what I recommend. All right, we're gonna throw a little bit of glue on here. Well, that's why I have an extra stick. I'm just gonna go kind of on the corners for this one, I think. A little bit of artistic license. Okay, can I do it fast enough before the hot glue dries? Glitter, 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 glitter. Okay, let's see now. I can shake it off. And there it is. Ooh, all glittery. So you can just add a string to it. That's what I had on this other one here. I just put another string on it so that you can hang it up from somewhere. And there you go. You've got your little twig glitter stars. And that is the end of our craft for today. So I hope you enjoyed that and you might have some fun decorating. I know that Canada Day is coming up too, and some communities are having some contests for decorating their yard and so on. So that could be an idea you could use in your Canada Day decorations. All right, we'll see you another time.